Hi guys, it's Lori. So this is all about what we've been eating on our round. Keep in mind that I do the hCG 2.0. John's doing the original protocol, but he has been eating the meats that I've been eating, which they are a little bit different from the original protocol, but they work for him, so he's been eating them. He's basically the only thing I eat that he doesn't really is the carrots. So he pretty much eats everything else that I eat, but he does eat the fruit. I don't eat fruit or melba. So like I said, I'm doing the hCG 2.0 version. Um, okay, so the first couple days, we ate a rotisserie chicken. We ate from that, and we just like took the skin off and just ate just like the white meat. And that's what we had the first couple days. I didn't take a picture of that, and I didn't take a picture of the beef roast I made within that first week either. I just didn't think about it. It was just a beef roast with onions cut up on it, and I cooked it in the crock pot. No big fancy deal or anything, but that was what we ate. We ate that actually several meals. And I made a beef and cabbage stir fry with that, which I also didn't take pictures of, but I do have a video on that from a while back. And if I think about it, I'll link it below in case anybody is interested in seeing it. I didn't take a picture of things like scrambled eggs or cottage cheese. I mean, if we had that for a meal, I didn't take a picture of it. So, you know. But this is going to be mostly like supper time meals, evening meals that I'm going to be showing you throughout this video. My lunches, John's lunches are usually like leftovers from dinner the night before. My lunches have been things like egg muffins or scrambled eggs or like a salad with boiled eggs on it or just boiled eggs or yeah, stuff like that. So I don't bother with taking pictures of my lunches. So anyway, sometimes I have a salad with sliced almonds on it, and that works for me with my 2.0 version that I'm doing. And I do use the Bolthouse Farms dressing. Sometimes I just do a handful of almonds, and I never do more than 16 almonds at a time. I don't know if that says the serving size on the if that's the serving size that it says on the bag or what. I don't really remember, but somehow I have 16 in my mind here, so I never eat more than 16. It always works for me. I've never had any adverse effects from it. So for one of my lunches, I had, well, actually it wasn't a lunch, it was an extra protein that I was having that day, and it was a protein shake with, I used a protein powder that I believe has 3 grams of carbs in it per scoop, and I did 4 ounces of almond milk with that and 6 ounces of water, and it was all right. I just did that once because I needed an extra protein for the day. On lifting days, I do 2 extra proteins throughout the day. John does 1 extra. So the first thing is pork chops. I made a big batch of pork chops, and it was several servings actually, and I baked them with, I browned them real quick in the cast iron skillet, and then I got the pan juice. It makes some really nice pan juice, so I got that and poured it over top, and it just has, I don't know what kind of seasonings I use, I don't remember, but it does have sauteed onions and mushrooms on top. It was really good, and I portioned them out for me and John, and I also put a few in a different container for the boys, but you'll see that one of these containers has a rubber band on it, and that one is mine. John knows if it has a rubber band on it, it's mine, because the reason for that is because I don't like mushrooms, so the ones without any mushrooms have the rubber bander on them. And here is some taco meat. This is kind of close up of it because I didn't take a picture of it while I was cooking it, but it's got those little sweet mini peppers chopped up in it and some onions and the homemade taco seasoning that I make. And with that taco meat, we make taco salads with salsa and Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt is like a sour cream. I also cooked up a batch of chicken breasts with some seasonings on it. I've been loving using the red pepper flakes, so I don't remember what seasonings is on it, but it turned out really good. With that, we had some sauteed cabbage that night. I actually ended up making the entire head of cabbage, and we just had some leftover in the fridge for a few more meals. I also baked some cod, and I coated that with, there's some seasonings, including the red pepper flakes, and I coated it with almond flour. I sprayed it with coconut oil and baked it on parchment paper. It turned out really good. I made a tartar sauce with Greek yogurt, sugar-free pickle relish, and yellow mustard. And that's all to taste. I don't measure anything, so, and that is really a good tartar sauce. Like I said, I'm doing 2.0, so the almond flour, I can get away with it. It doesn't affect me badly. So anyway, okay, here's my roasted veggies. And they're really good this way, and they reheat really well. So John doesn't do the carrots, so I just pick his out. And here is my egg muffins. 2 whole eggs each, and some of the roasted veggies. And I also made some with for John with no carrots. So here they are cooked, and they're actually overcooked, but oh well. They are much better if they're not overcooked, I'll tell you that. Here's one that I had with a Laughing Cow cheese wedge melted over the top. It was okay, but it wasn't good enough to where I'll do that again. I didn't like it that much, so. Here's my leftover roasted veggies. There's probably about 6 servings here that I put in a portion container for whatever meal we want to have those with. I also roasted a pan of radishes for John, but I forgot to take a picture of that. So we always have main dishes or proteins and sides ready to heat and eat in the fridge, so that's really nice to have all that ready. I also have some sugar-free Jell-O made just in case we want a treat. See, Wendy? I have the same containers as you. Anyway, I like to top it with Greek yogurt flavored with the sugar-free Jell-O powder and a little sweetener. So it's a really nice treat, and it doesn't affect me negatively, so we eat it once in a while. I also like to have a little bit of chocolate delight available just in case I need a little bit of chocolate. John doesn't like it, so he doesn't eat it. Ran out of paper plates, so this plate actually worked really, really well. I break it up like chocolate bark. Then I just stick it in a container and store it in the freezer. I like it thin, it's tasty, and I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.